Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming to today's staff meeting. My name is John Paradiso, and today I'm going to be talking about small group strategies for preventing bullying. All right, so let's talk about the problem of bullying. Who here thinks that bullying is a big issue? Yes,
Yes.
it is definitely. It is a big issue today. Here are some nationwide statistics. Look up at the screen here. On average, 15% of elementary school age children are involved in bullying. 28% of U.S. students in grades 6 through 12 experience bullying. 70% of young people say they have seen bullying in their schools. 15% of all school absences are directly related to fears of being bullied. And 6 out of 10 teens report witnessing bullying at least once a day. So you can see that's a big issue. So, what is bullying? Can I have one of our teachers read this, please? Ms.
Sure.
Holmberg, go ahead.
Bullying, defined as repeated interpersonal behavior, typically between children with unequal power, which is intended to do physical or psychological harm.
Okay, so there are many impacts of bullying. According to the Center for Disease Control, students who are bullied are more likely to experience low self esteem, be isolated, they perform more poorly in schools, they have fewer friends, and they have a negative view of school. They also experience physical symptoms. They have headaches, stomach aches, they have problems sleeping, and they also experience mental health issues such as depression, suicidal thoughts, and anxiety. So it's a very big deal. Uh, the characteristics of a bully are important to look at to help remediate the problem. The main thing is that they try to control other people and situations. The second thing is that they lack empathy and they're very impulsive. So we really want to look at how we can help a bully as well as help a victim. We need to teach them appropriate control, and we definitely need to teach them empathy. Now, the characteristic of a victim, the victim usually has low self esteem, they're physically weaker, and they're very low in assertiveness. So, we need to help a victim by helping teach them assertiveness, and they also need to have allies as helpers. So, there's developmental differences in bullying as well. In elementary school, bullies usually pick on younger children, they can be very physical, and boys are more likely to be bullies. In middle school, bullying really peaks. Bullies generally pick on children their own age at this time, sometimes younger, and there are several incidents of physical attacks, and there are more verbal threats and harassment. And if girls are involved in bullying, they're more likely to use verbal threats and harassments. When we move up to high school, physical bullying declines, and verbal threats and cyberbullying increase. So we need to look at some strategies here. So the number one strategy to help alleviate bullying is to include allies. So statistics show that more than half of bullying situations stop when peer intervention comes in on behalf of the student being bullied. So if a school can facilitate this behavior by creating a whole climate of respect and encouraging one another to stand up for each other, then bullying will definitely decline. So I'd like to look at a small group strategy. I'm going to gather a group of teachers together and we're going to try to role play out a strategy. All right. Okay, so I'm going to introduce a small group strategy to help eliminate bullying. So I have three of our finest teachers here who are going to help me out with this role play. I have Ms. Holmberg, Ms. Sofer, and Ms. Jade. Can you guys say hi? All right, great. So in this situation, what we're going to do is create a small group of allies. We're also going to do an interesting thing, which is include the bully without letting the bully know that we know he's been bullying our victim. So the first step is to actually get permission from the victim to see if it's okay that we form this small group, which is going to consist of the bully and two highly socially competent students that are empathetic and caring. Right, Ms. Sofer, Ms. Jade, you guys got this. All right, so first step is to ask the victim if it's okay if we make this group. I'm going to use our friend here. Okay, Heidi. So, Joey, I know you've been having a hard time. Some students have told me you've been experiencing some teasing, bullying. I have a strategy that I'd like to use to help you out. It's going to involve gathering a couple of your friends and some socially competent students who are going to help be your allies. We're also going to include the bully himself, Bob. But I'm not going to let Bob know that you know or that we know he's been bullying you. Is that okay? Great, thanks, Joe. Let's role play now, you guys. All right, so you're the students and you're the bully. So ready and go. Okay, guys, I'm really happy you're joining me today. I don't know if you guys know, but Joey's been having a hard time at school. He's being teased a little bit, and it's really hurting his feelings. Wondering, have you guys ever witnessed bullying at the school before? Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you feel when you see another student bully? What are some feelings that come up for you? Anyone?
I feel kind of bad for them.
Feel bad for them? Yeah? Not
I don't know.
sad? You're not really sure? Okay. So, what we need to do is come up with some strategies to help Joey. So supposing we're out there on the playground and we see him, what are some ideas we could come up with to kind of help support him if he's just there alone before even a bullying situation takes place? He's just alone. What can we do?
Could ask him to play with us.
That's a great idea, because right there, that's already including him in a group, and he's less likely to be influenced by teasing. So, what if bullying takes place? What are some things we can say to stop this? How could we address the bully?
Hey, stop.
Hey, stop. That's a great start. Yeah. Anything else?
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just like go play somewhere else if they're being bothered. Or
Oh yeah, you guys could leave and go play somewhere else. Stop. That's mean. Or Joey's our friend. We should stop that. Okay. That sounds good. All right. Any other ideas? Okay. Thank you. All right. Good job, you guys. All right. Thank you.
Go on.
So the interesting thing is that we included the bully in the group, right? And what is it we know that a bully lacks, everyone? Empathy. Exactly. So the bully lacks empathy. So that's why I had these two teachers here play these high social standing empathetic students. And what does the bully want? Control, right? The bully wants control. So by including the bully in the group, we're giving him the opportunity to have control in a situation of making somebody feel more safe. All right? And how about the victim? We didn't include the victim in the group because it's too intense and can be damaging. So what does the victim lack? Assertiveness. It's confidence and assertiveness. And what do they need? What do they need?
They need peer support.
Right. So we're giving both the bully and the victim what they need in our small group. Okay. Good job, you guys. Thank you. Let's wrap. Thanks, guys.
That's right.
All right. So in conclusion, forming a small group of allies is a way to teach empathy and give support to the victim as well. Strategies that focus on empowering the bully to change their behavior are much more effective than just punitive punishments. This has been documented time and time again, that bullies don't respond well to those. So by including them, we're empowering them to be a better person. So this is just one strategy to reduce bullying. In order to cover it school-wide, district-wide, you have to include everyone. You need to include administrators, teachers, staff, bus drivers, nurses, cafeteria, office staff, and you want to create a culture of respect and for zero tolerance for bullying. So thank you very much for joining me today.